My husband, 40M, happens to be a doctor too, but he is much more advanced in his career than I am. For my wedding gift, he paid off the remainder of my student loans. He is amazing, and I am obsessed with him. The wedding happened in March. My husband and I came for the wedding. Family and close friends were invited to Lisa's parents' place for dinner after. Amy was very handsy with my husband during the wedding. She was asking him about his job, how smart he was to be working in the ICU, how hot he was, and how he looked like a young Alain Delon. My husband was giving me signals to come to him, and I did. This happened at least 2 more times. At Lisa's parents', Amy was wrapping her arm around my husband's back and serving him drinks and food. I told Lisa's mom about how Amy's making me and my husband very uncomfortable, and I think her mom pulled her aside and told her off because she came out grumpy. She was still acting like a crazed teenager because when we wanted to leave, she wouldn't give my husband his jacket back to him and kept sniffing it. I had a feeling that she was drunk and completely out of it. My husband raised his voice and told her to stop messing around and give him back his jacket. I yelled, "Can you stop being so difficult? You've been shamelessly flirting with my husband in front of me the whole day. Give me the damn jacket and leave us alone." I got a text from Lisa's mom demanding I publicly apologize to Amy. And by that, she meant a post on social media expressing my remorse because some of the guests heard me yell at her and thought I was overreacting and humiliating her. Lisa is on my side and told me that Amy has always had gold-digging tendencies and that this isn't the first time she's done something like this. She flirted with her friend's dad and their next-door neighbor, who is married, when she thought that they were wealthy. Lisa said that she'd handle it. I already felt so bad that I ruined the final moments of her wedding day, and now she has to deal with this. I've been ruminating on this a lot lately and wondering if I should apologize to Amy. I don't want to, but then again, if I did, I would explain exactly what happened and how it merited my reaction to her behavior. Though this might add fuel to the fire, there is so much drama right now, and I want to preserve my friendship with Lisa. Update 1: The previous post got so popular that Amy's mom found out about it and texted me to take it down. I got around to reading most of the comments a day after I posted them when I finished my shift. I didn't apologize to anyone or do anything at all. Frankly, I forgot about it since I had people close to dying on me left and right at work. I gaslit Amy's mom into thinking that I never did such a thing and that I did not have a Reddit account. She believed it, I think, since she didn't text me back. I tried to avoid contacting Lisa since she went off for her honeymoon. But because of the popularity of my previous post, I decided to give her a heads up. Lisa was more than apologetic. In fact, she FaceTimed me, and we had a very teary conversation about her family. There was a lot more going on than I knew, but mine and my husband's involvement in her family drama was the last straw. She had decided to go out of contact with her mom and sister. She also warned me that Amy might approach my husband in some way, but I had no idea how. She's also getting her extended family involved with Amy. My husband does not have any social media, and he did not give out his number to anyone at all during the wedding. He is very particular about loyalty and transparency in our marriage. We have access to each other's electronics. I know he would never cheat on me. 3 days ago, someone called my husband's clinic, asking to get his number for an emergency and saying that she needed to get a hold of his wife. The nurse who answered refused to give a physician's personal number, and the conversation got heated. My husband's colleague, another intensivist, took over and asked her to tell him what the emergency was so that he could tell my husband himself. The person on the phone argued some more. And when the doctor wouldn't give in, she hung up. That friend told my husband what happened and said the woman didn't give her name but had a very high-pitched, childlike voice. My husband immediately knew it was Amy, but we have no proof. I know it was her. She must have searched my husband's name on Google and found where he works since his professional profile is online, along with the name of his hospital. I'm getting more and more irritated by this whole thing and have gone full-on mama bear mode over my husband. He was furiously annoyed after the wedding and was saying if the genders were switched, he would have definitely gotten punched, not even halfway through the wedding. My husband had terrible experiences with women before. 2 women at different times tried to baby trap him. One did some Sherlock-level manipulation, and one harassed us when we were dating. He is usually a cool and calm guy, but now he hasn't been smiling or joking around with me like he always does ever since the wedding. Anyhow, my uncle, who is also our lawyer, was consulted. And security at my husband's department and around our home have been notified.